Starfish Rally, friends. It's the start of day 2, if you like, of the Acropolis Rally of the Gods. Yesterday evening, what a start we had, didn't we, at the Olympic Stadium in Athens. It was really quite spectacular in front of that enormous crowd, more or less a sellout there. But today is where the real action gets underway. We have 109 kilometres in front of us. 6 stages today, no service. That is going to be the challenge out there today. No service at all. Rough stages. We're in the Loutraki area of Greece, round the Peloponnese. And as you can see, the cars making their way into the stage. As we were saying, no service out there today. There is a tyre fitting zone after, I think it's the 3rd stage in the loop. But other than that, really, you know, it's down to the boys. Down to the boys what they can do. Anything that they might pick up, they have to resolve themselves out in the stages. And that can be very challenging indeed. If you remember back 12 months, Elvin Evans and Scott Martin here, they had issues after the second pass. Basically the stages, Loutraki is just down in front of us here. The stages go all the way up the valley here, and then they come back down. The stage finish is not too far across there, in amongst those trees, that beautiful valley of trees you can see. They then have a short liaison and they head up further up the valley and back down to Loutraki for the end of stage 3. It is an interesting and challenging loop. We've used these stages a lot. A lot of the teams have actually tested in previous years on these stages. So the drivers are very, very familiar with these opening 2 stages. They're also very familiar with just how challenging they can be. Weather this morning was quite cool. What's interesting though, take a look at these trees around us. There is absolutely no breeze at all this morning. Low trees lining the stages. Could dust be an issue? I'm assuming they're running at 4-minute gaps. Dust could be an issue out there this morning, even with 4-minute gaps. The sun is low in the sky, a little bit of dust coming up. Now Martin Vidigi, let's go and have a look around. It's very noisy with these cars on, obviously. Morning, Martin. Just checking the tyre pressures. Short liaison out of Parc Ferme this morning at the Hotel Loutraki. They head up here. I think it's about 9 k's from the overnight Parc Ferme up to the stage. So not a lot of time to get heat into the cars, not a lot of time to get heat into the tyres, to get the engine heated up. Let's just keep a little eye out. Very quick word with Thierry. Thierry, these are stages you guys know very well. You've tested here, you've driven on them a few times. They're challenging though.
They are, yeah. Especially with the low sun. The first 10 k's is gonna be a nightmare, I guess. But after that it should be a bit better, but hopefully there's no dust hanging around. I mean, we asked for 4 minutes, but maybe 3 is enough, I'm not sure.
It's 3 minutes on the schedule, but you're asking to extend it?
That was the question from the drivers, but apparently it's not possible with the tight schedule, with the second pass. So yeah, hopefully we will have a trouble-free and dust-free run.
Hopefully you will indeed. Are you feeling okay this morning?
It's okay.
I can hear it in your nose. You're a little bit
sick, yeah.
Oh, no, that's not what you want. That's absolutely not what you want. Fingers crossed for Thierry Neuville, for sure. He will have been taking, I'm sure, medicines. But do you know what? It's okay this morning. It's quite cool. The temperatures will build, or they'll rapidly build. Round about, we're reckoning, 34, maybe even 35 degrees by mid-afternoon. And anyone who's been out in the heat and has been feeling sick in the heat will know just how difficult that can be. So a couple of points there from Thierry. 1, this low dust. The first half of this stage, 10 or so kilometres, goes all the way up into this rising sun, more or less a straight line up the hill into the rising sun. Dust could be an issue. The other thing for Neuville is potentially the fact that he's not feeling well. Let's go over words with Taka-san and Aaron Johnson then, before they head into the stage. Look at this man at work. Look at this man here, the world's greatest rally photographer. Watch and learn, folks. Watch and learn. Good morning, world's greatest rally photographer. We're watching and we're learning.
Hello, mate.
How are you, Colin?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not as good as you.
Glorious morning.
It is glorious.
Rally.
Are you looking forward to getting out there today? You get some beautiful shots.
Yeah, the end of the second one will be nice. So.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful indeed. There we are, Colin McMaster. What a lad. Been around rallying for many, many years. Taking some of the most iconic pictures in rallying. Now, look what Takasan's doing here. So he's putting a little bit of tape. I've never seen that before. That's the first time I've seen that. Tape on the wing mirrors. Why would they do that? To stop the reflection? I'm going to ask Aaron about that. I'm going to ask... Huh? Takasan, very quickly, why did you put the tape on the wing mirrors?
It's a signs coming from the back and it, like effect to my eyes from the back as well. Of course, in the front it's like I'm coming like this, but back is also it's bad. So.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, I've not seen that before. So, as Takasan said, just distracting him. So a little bit of gaffer tape just to stop that reflection. Wow. It's all go, isn't it? It's all go. So Craig Breen and Paul Nagle. Paul Nagle's 100th starts, would you believe, in the World Rally Championship. Paul just having a wee word with Aaron. Let's have a quick word with Paul and see what they think about these gaps that they've asked for. Paul, asking for 4 minutes this morning. You're getting 3 though, yeah?
Pardon?
3-minute gaps this morning?
Yeah, 3-minute gaps, yeah, but the road section is very tight here.
Are you anticipating problems maybe with the dust?
Hopefully not, hopefully not.
Something in the driver's okay, a little bit of gaffer tape. So Craig's gaffer tape below the branding here, just to reduce that area. It's like your sun visor, isn't it, in your road car? The sun, as I say, it is rising quite clearly, but it's still very much going to be in the driver's eyes as they make their way, in particular, up the first 8 or 10 kilometres of this stage. Esapega Lappi passed us on the way to the stage. Remember, Lappi hit that same barrier yesterday that Andreas Mikkelsen hit. Looks as if Lappi got away with it. We saw him on the road section last night. Car looked absolutely straight and absolutely fine. And he's back out again this morning. So Lappi was a little bit of a lucky boy last night, that's for sure. Big day for Craig Breen. It's a big day for everyone. 109 kilometres, no service. Lots of liaison kilometres. We're down in the Peloponnese, around Loutraki. We make our way back up towards Lamia, where the rally is based this weekend. A linear day. We don't often get linear days. This stage, the opening stage of the day, is the only stage that is repeated. 5 first passes. What does that mean? Well, it means that guys like Craig Breen, like Sebastian Loeb, who are a little bit further down the start order, have a real opportunity today to make a bit of a gap that they can then defend through the rest of the rally. We saw it yesterday. Take a look at the first pass on shakedown yesterday. That will give you an indication of just how punishing road position can be here in Greece. Breen knows he's got a massive opportunity out here this morning. It's just all gone a little bit quiet, which is no bad thing. As you can see, way up towards the hills there, across this beautiful valley of low trees. There are olive trees and all sorts up there. It's gorgeous. But you can just about pick out, perhaps in the distance, that dust that is a concern for sure for a few drivers this morning. Number of cars into the stage. The sun is low. The dust is building. The gaps we understand are only 3 minutes. What a challenging day we have ahead of us today. 109 kilometres, 6 stages. That is Danny Sordo, another driver who has got a fantastic opportunity with his road position today. Folks, we will be out and about. We'll be around the liaison sections, around the stages. If anything happens out there today, we will be in position to bring you all the breaking news. I'm absolutely going to guarantee you there will be drama out here today. No question about it. When it happens, the place to be, dirtfish.com.